Hi everyone, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Emmy. For everybody tuning in for the first time, I welcome you to my broadcast. I hope you're tuning in either on Facebook or on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page by the name discoveryourcourage.com. I also have a web page, discoveryourcourage.com, but it's not active yet, so I hope to get to that soon. So welcome, and I hope you're doing wonderful whatever you are. And I do weekly videos to connect with like-minded people in the journey of growth. So I hope that you're tuning in, and you will still tune in next time so that we can grow together. So we started a conversation, and we are talking about relationships, and not necessarily marriage. We're talking about friendships. We are talking about other relationships. And I believe also relationships have the same principle. So we could apply the information that we are sharing in other areas of in many areas of relationships. So let's see. So we are continuing to create environments that invite people to come and be with us, or that invites quality people to come and be with us. So we are marketing ourselves. We are carrying ourselves in a way that will invite a kind person, that will invite a useful person into our lives. So we are the CEO of our lives, and we are carrying ourselves in a way that benefits us. So guys, I started running. I'd like to tell you that I never knew I would be able to run. Today I ran for 1 hour, and I was so happy. So I'm training, and I am targeting to run my first marathon by the end of the year, or perhaps the beginning of next year. So wish me luck. So when I was running, I was listening to this Swahili song, and it had one line that I thought to share with you guys. So the Swahili song said, tabu zako ni kipimo cha akili yako. Tabu zako ni kipimo cha akili yako. And what that means is the amount of problems that you have is the measure of your knowledge. So the problems that you have today is because you've applied solutions that haven't worked yet, or it's an indication, or it's a measure of the knowledge that you have in the area that you're being challenged in. So I feel privileged to connect with you so that we can increase in knowledge, so that we are not displaying our ignorance. I hate to display my ignorance, and I hope you do too. So I'd like to say a few things in this broadcast. I'm just going to say 3 things. So number 1 is, if someone is not celebrating with you, then they should not be in your circle of friends. So they should not be in your inner circle. If they can celebrate with you, that means they can hold your hand when you really need them. Celebration is the easiest of all. So it's an indication. If someone is not celebrating with you, it's an indication of either they are a jealous person, or they don't wish you well. And if you keep that person within your circle, you might run into problems in future, because that's a sign of not goodwill. They probably don't wish you well, and you don't want to be with someone like that. So I thought to share that with you guys. And number 2 is, another thing I like to share is, if anybody is projecting an image of perfection all the time when you're with them, they are hiding their wounds. They never reveal their wounds. They should not be in your circle. And the reason I say that is because I believe that's a surface relationship, and surface relationships do produce surface results. And if you're around such people, you are always going to feel very inadequate, or you're going to feel that something is wrong with you. Nobody is perfect, of course. And if you're hanging out with people, one of the reasons is to share our problems, and so that we can look for solutions together. So anybody who hides their wound, or anybody who does not reveal their wound, and you're in their circle, or they're in your circle all the time, should not really be in your circle, because it's the same person that will be eager to know what your wounds are, and that's just not fair. So I thought to share that information with you. And then the last point I would like to share is really kind of funny, and it's obvious, but I'd like to just put it out there, that the online life is not an indication of reality. So the Facebook lives that we see people put pictures is just what it is. It's pictures. It is not an indication. It's not a true indication of people's lives. It's not reality. So I'd like to say, don't take time to get depressed because you've seen pictures of somebody dressed really well, or they're on vacation. You know, it's not an indication of a true sense of someone's emotional life. And the number of friends on Facebook that you have is not an indication of true friendships. We still have to go out there and make friends. The reason I say this is because the online life is becoming almost real. The lines of reality and online is really blurred, because these days we can get a degree online, we can date online, and it's becoming almost real. And it can put so much pressure on you if you pay attention to it. So don't pay too much attention to the pictures or what people say online. It's not a true indication of real life. So I'm challenging all of you today to continue to deepen your relationships and eliminate the things that don't work for you. I would like to say less is more. So you're better off having few people that will edify you, will build you, will celebrate you, will foster an environment for you to be yourself, to see your best self, than to have so many people that really don't matter, or have so many people and then you are thinning out your resources. So less is more, and you're choosing quality over quantity. I hope that was helpful. So until next time, I am so grateful that you tuned in today. So let's link up again next week when we continue this conversation. If you have a comment, feedback, please comment below this video and I will respond to you. Thank you and have a beautiful week.